All right, all right, all right. It's 418 and an incredible day today. Market's up 2% in one day. That's huge. Huge, huge, huge. With a huge gap below it, too. And we closed that 675 aggressively. Even tagged the 701. Oh, we didn't quite get to the 701, did we? And where did we get that number? Oh, that's the close. All right, so what are we talking about? 14 points in a tail tomorrow. Might be the case. I don't know. I mean, it looks strong. It looks like it's going to keep on running. Got to figure we could have 2 or 3 up days in a row, and then a consolidation. I mean, I don't know if we're going to tag that up a band of 740, and the high is 743. Certainly have a lot of support there. I'm just going to let it run. There's really nothing I could do with it. Tomorrow you could watch a trade and take a trade to break at the high. This is the 60-minute, but you break the high of today and just take that run up. I think that 701 might be the target or somewhere around there. And we'll see how tomorrow closes. Look at that. Once it broke that trend line, boy, it just took off. Might as well get rid of that bad boy. No need for it. So there's really nothing I could offer you here. I mean, it's just a good, strong day. You got to give it a little time to consolidate. You could see the 60-minute flattening out a little bit. But after that strong run up, we just kind of consolidated the rest of the day. And then we just bounced off that 8-period bar. Oops, did it again. I don't have much to offer you today, ladies and gentlemen. Could be a flag on the 120. That might be the trade. Watch the 120 mark chart at the open. If you open flat and you can get a break of that 87.55, you could probably get an early entry and then have a test of tomorrow's high of 694. And that's probably the trade I'm going to look at. Then I'm just going to watch that. That's not a bad trade. My first target is going to be that 701. That's probably what I'm going to look at. Let's take a quick look at the 10-year. That baby took off. Bet we see a nice steady move up to that 1526. And if you want to play that on the short, jump over onto TBT, which you can see it looks exactly the same. You got an easy 50 cents in that bad boy. But that was a good buy when it dipped down into the 15 range. So if you want to play a short on bonds, that would be a move, TBT. Nice and cheap too, $16. That's sweet. Look, that's looks like a little head and shoulders right there on the 60-minute. And this baby's going. Take a look at that VIX. Yeah, once we saw that 35 spike, we should have known that it was going to come around and trade off a little bit. Testing the 20-day. I'd say tomorrow's definitely an up day. There's a lot of momentum there, but I'm going to keep an eye on it, see what it does. I'm still fearful of all those gaps below here, and I just think that we're going to make a lower high and turn around, maybe start a trend and take those babies out. We are, I mean, everybody's looking for the Christmas rally, but I don't know. The fact that everybody's looking for it kind of makes me leery, so I'm just going to kind of think about it. Let us see. Take a look at what Amazon is doing. Amazonian. Oh man, that baby just popped up. See, these gaps just make me uncomfortable. But it looks like the momentum is rolling around. 60 looks pretty good. Maybe a little bit oversold. Didn't really break that 20-day moving average, but stayed above the 8. So it looks like we're kind of stuck there. If it breaks that 20-day moving average tomorrow, probably going to make a move up. And challenge that 681. So we keep an eye on that. Tesla. All right. I think whenever they pop like this, it's just so hard to find a trade. I mean, I would like to see it come back down, give me a test, and then I'll have a high on the 60-minute. I'll have a nice swing trade. It's a real nice hammer it made yesterday, if anybody looked at it. I don't know if we talked about it yesterday. I mean, you couldn't play the hammer because we opened up so high. I'll watch it for breaking that 20-day moving average. It's actually hitting resistance on the 8-day too. So it's going to have to break that 8-day really to get moving. That's what I'd probably watch for the trade. I mean, if we gap up tomorrow, then there's no entry on the 8-day. But if we can open flat or get a little pull down at the open, keep your eye on that 8-day, and that's where you take that trade. Where is my Apple? There you go. Take a quick look at Apple. What's happening with Apple? Take a look at the daily. Man, I just hate those gaps, but momentum's really strong. It's just running. We'll just let it keep going. I don't think you should be chasing things at this point. Should have gotten in on the dips, on the pullback, take advantage of this, look for a couple of double tops where you take your profits, but let's not be chasing things. The 60 is still very strong to the moment. Oh, this is the 120. My apologies. Bank. All right, so you could look for a break of this high. The momentum looks good. See if it gives us a double top. If it does turn around, then you could take a short break in that low right there of 69.45. Yeah, it doesn't look too bad. Looks like there might be something you could watch in that. Netflix. Mm-mm-mm. It's fighting resistance on the 8-day also. Looks like the momentum is rolling around. Would like to see it come down, give me a double bottom before it takes off. Still in a downtrend, nothing's changed. But I'd still buy that on dips. Hopefully everybody made the move yesterday, pick some up. And I remember telling you how much I like NVIDIA. So, oh, look at that hammer. I believe we mentioned that hammer yesterday. So hopefully somebody took advantage of that move. And this baby closed above the 8-day. I think this is going to be the strongest out of everything we looked at. And I'd like to add AMD. Do I have it there? AMD. I think this is something that you should watch and do a little homework on. Reasonably priced. Oh. Hitting some resistance on that 20-day. Watch it and see if it breaks here. Maybe you can catch it on the cheap. $60-minute might make a double top, but that's a shooting star. So I think you're going to be able to catch this bad boy on. Oh, that's XOM. Oh my goodness. That's interesting. Oh, goodness gracious. I like chipping away at XOM. Hopefully, you guys picked up some when it was in the 50s. Watch this shooting star, and don't be surprised if you can pick up some at 57 or so down, or 58. And now we get to AMD. There we go. Got that little hammer happening. Looks like everything else does, doesn't it? Everything's got a hammer from yesterday. Bounced right off the 13. So it's kind of trading in between that 13 and 8. So we'll keep an eye on that. I mean, this is something you could chip away on dips. I think these guys are going to get a handle on the supply chain issue. So anyway, nothing really exciting to talk about. I mean, you just had a market that rocketed 100 or so points, closed up 95 points. So anything you'd be doing now is chasing it. Just watch the technicals and intraday, and maybe we could find a little something. So anyway, if I'm of any help, hit the subscribe and hit the bell and hit the like. Any comments, all goes a long way. So everybody, just be calm and cool when you're trading. Be at peace when you trade. Don't overdo it. Everything's about risk management. Don't chase things. Don't get into that sorry I missed it mode. We had plenty of time. We were talking about all these dips and buying dips. So hopefully you guys sock things away. Now just let your money work for you. So that being said, I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Good luck trading.